I know. I wonder if they'll ever go through with the intergender wrestling. We grew up in that era. Triple H was a huge part of that era. I mean, how many matches did he have where like Stephanie was his partner or something? You know what I mean?
His
This was
ex-girlfriend, China,
yeah,
was a former intercontinental
yes,
champion.
exactly. She was in the Royal Rumble. So it's like, I think that
Yeah.
intergender wrestling isn't bad if it's something that makes sense. Because I think maybe some people had an issue when they were just doing it for the sake of doing it, or it was like, yeah, let's watch this guy just completely annihilate this woman in a match because let's just watch it. You know what I
At
mean?
the
Beat her
time,
down. But like, in this scenario, it would make sense where it was like, oh, Rhea step into solo, dude, let it happen, you know? And I think that would be like, okay, because this is a chick who can hold her own. This isn't like throwing Candice LeRae to Omos. You know what I mean? Like,
oh,
that's
okay,
something
okay,
that you might have seen back in the day that would be like, what the hell are we watching? I think that could be kind of the line that they can like teeter on. I feel like with Triple H, if he wants to explore intergender wrestling, because that's happening in other companies, it's happening in the indies. As long as it makes sense and you don't do it to, you know, the extent that we saw during the Raw is War era, then I don't see the problem with it, honestly.
I want to see Rhea kick ass in the men's
Well,
division in some capacity.
and
And I
we
went to
see it.
Limitless shows, and
Yeah.
Limitless shows, Alec Price was the champion. He fought Becca,
Mm-hmm.
and they put on a hell of a match. I was impressed.
Well, and that's what I mean. Like, it's something that I think if it made sense and it wasn't an obvious thing where the dude is going to just manhandle her, then people are going to be invested in it. Like, I would not want to see, you know, even a solo Sokoa versus a Candice LeRae. And I say Candice LeRae because she's probably the tiniest one right there now,
Even though
like Alexa
she's
Bliss. But
wrestled the Young Bucks and in hardcore matches and shit before PWG.
well, yeah, I just mean like in
I know what you
WWE.
mean though, but yeah,
Yeah, if that was just like, we're gonna see this because intergender wrestling, it's like, no,
no.
like that's something that people are gonna have an issue with. But we already see Rhea putting her hands on men, Zelina putting her hands on men, and then we never see the other way around because, you know,
Society.
men can't hit women. But it's like it's
Right.
scripted, it's like whatever. I feel like it's not a bad idea as long as it's done correctly.